Hello everybody, my name is Ben and welcome to my first MOC review. This is my custom LEGO Sanctum Sanctorum. I actually made this quite a bit ago, but recently I did a couple of updates to it to make it look a little better. And you guys really liked my video where I showed off my custom LEGO Spider-Man display, and this building is featured in it. And since I updated everything, I was like, hey, why don't I go ahead and show it off? So, it's kind of a combination of the Sanctum. The inside is like the Sanctum from the Doctor Strange movies, while the outside is like the Sanctum from the comics, as you can see, with kind of the two pillars, the thing on top. I don't really have enough bricks to create the whole thing, but honestly, I think it just looks really good how it is. So, first of all, my custom Avengers Infinity War Doctor Strange is right out here. So, I'm going to move him to the side. And so, yeah, I'm just kind of gonna... this part isn't going to look as good because I got to lift up the camera. But I'll just kind of basically show off the outside first. So on this side, of course, we have the two pillars, lots of windows. So we have these three oval windows, and then these are not oval, like rounded at the top windows. Then up here, we have the window from the Sanctum Sanctorum set. Last time you saw this, I just kind of had it stuck on here with nothing behind it, and it looked really odd. So I created some extra parts to make it look a lot better, and I think it ended up looking a lot better, so I'm really proud of that. Other than that, it's mostly blank. This side, I was kind of running out of bricks, but I also wanted to make it look cool, so I created this textured sort of brick part, like the paint is rubbing away. Back here, this is kind of plain too. We do have a window there, though. On this side is kind of plain too. Maybe I should spruce up this side because this side is covered by my Daily Bugle, which, by the way, if you want to see my Daily Bugle, leave this a like and tell me that you want to see it, and I will do it. And then the top here has all these sand green details, and I even have a stud hanging out so some of the characters can swing on it since this is in the Spider-Man display. And on the top, we have some different boards to represent the parts of it that are kind of falling apart and having to be put together pretty quickly. And so, it splits into three parts, so let's look at the first part here. All I have to do is just take this off. And yeah, let's check it out. Now, so this is kind of where I've updated it the most because the bottom used to have just one giant staircase that went down. And I decided to change that because you couldn't actually get to the top. So, the centerpiece is kind of this staircase that a minifig could actually go up. That's kind of what I was trying to do because I couldn't do that with my original. And I think it looks really nice. It has a build that I worked really hard on, and I think it looks pretty great. But yeah, the thing is the stairs used to be so big they took up the whole place. So now it's kind of empty down here. Leave me some suggestions in the comments if you have any ideas on what to put in here. We do have a couple of different things. So we have a skull over here. Over here we have some jade knife, something like that. Then over here we even have the Cauldron of the Cosmos, which is something I added after Infinity War. And then over here we have the doors to different dimensions. So that's nice, and they can open up. I used to have little builds behind them, but I don't know. I thought it fit better for them to just be kind of in the corner back there. And also, it does use these sort of rail pieces to be rails. So, that is the front part. The bottom part. So, without the roof on, the middle part looks kind of odd, and you threw Doctor Strange in the way, so let me move that. It does look kind of odd right here because this part just kind of sticks out, but it looks really good with it on, so I don't care. But the interior, this is definitely the best interior. So, we have my custom Ancient one, which is for my Marvel Challenge, my 10 years Marvel Challenge. I have not reviewed her yet, so keep an eye out for that. Then over here we have a miscellaneous weapons rack with some different weapons on it. And then over here we have some different trophies, another skull, some crystals, and then a little golden scorpion. Over here we got some armor that's it's hard to get my camera in there. But, and then right here, this part is from, I don't know what it's called, but it's in the first Doctor Strange movie, and he puts Caecilius in it on accident. trying to get a weapon. Cloak of Levitation is like, hey, no, put him in that. So I did make that. Over here is one of my favorite parts, the bookshelves. They're heavily inspired off the ones from the Sanctum Sanctorum set, and then you can also see my Arkham in the background. So yeah, so it does have two little places for random things, but other than that, I've added random books. Over here, he has a little table of his studies. So there's a candle there, and then a map, and then the Book of the Invisible Sea, which is from the set, the Shambhala paper, and then another map. Then over here we have some Nexo Knight shields, and then two Lego references. We have the Jade Blade from Ninjago, and the Moon Staff from Heroica, those are two of my favorite themes. Nexo Knights is my favorite, but I thought it looks pretty cool in here. So yeah, and also there's a hole in the floor because the stairs can actually go up onto there. If I can just 1 second. So yeah, unlike how it used to be, the ground isn't just floating above the stairs anymore. You can actually go up and down them and stuff. So yeah, that's pretty cool. Pretty proud of that. So let's move on to the roof. So, much like the bottom, I mean not the bottom but the middle, the top looks kind of funky without the bottom because this part just kind of flaps out. You can kind of see how that's attached. It would like kind of just there were some pieces there, some sheet slopes made it look like it attached better, but really it doesn't. It just kind of hangs off. So yeah, take off the ceiling, and then here we have the attic. So, of course, we have a place for reflection and looking out of the mirror into time, and a little mat for Doctor Strange to sit on as he does that. Then over here we have some storage. So we got some chests with some different stuff in it. And then we got a little monster. This is a reference to the Sanctum Sanctorum set. He was in the set, and so he's coming out of one crate. Then over here he has another table. It's a Stark Industries paper. And then some other random piece of paper, letters and stuff. And then he even has some cornflakes in a bowl to eat them in from the Ninjago movie minifigure series. So yeah, that is my Sanctum Sanctorum. Thank you so much for watching. This is a video I've wanted to do for a while. No. Okay, Jude has wrecked the whole set. But yeah, thank you so much for watching this little video where I just kind of ramble about my build. I'm pretty proud of it. It's definitely one of my favorite custom builds. So yeah, I soon just realized the mic was down here, so it probably doesn't sound very good. Soon I will review my Daily Bugle, so you guys can see that. But thank you for watching this. Stay here if you want to see my review of the Ancient One and a bunch of other Marvel figures, and yeah. So yeah, stay nerdy, friends.